Welcome all gamers, achievement hunters, friends, and loyal fans to TBD Gaming, the video game broadcasting and review channel where we keep it real. I'm the Black Deesh, the jack of all games and master of none. Today I'll go over everything you need to know before you play the game Bleeding Edge. Bleeding Edge was released March 24th, 2020 on Xbox One and PC for a price of $29.99. It was developed by Ninja Theory and published by Ninja Theory and Xbox Game Studios. It's rated T for teen for blood and violence. File size is about 20 gigabytes, 20.21 if you want to get exact. It's a little bit over 20 gigs. And there are 10 achievements for 1,000 gamer score. As far as available DLC goes for this, there are cosmetic upgrades for each character you can use as like an in-app purchase, but there's no like DLC with achievements or anything like that. How Long to Beat has this rated 5 hours. I think that's a little low. In fact, I would bet you can't complete this game in 5 hours anymore, just because of the matchmaking issues, but I'll get into that. True Achievement has this rated at about 8 to 10 hours for 2,100 True Achievement points. This game took me 16 hours and 26 minutes, and mostly it was a headache, but it was really fun too. It's kind of a good and bad situation we have here with Bleeding Edge. Bleeding Edge is a third-person multiplayer combat game. There are 13 different characters to choose from, each with special abilities, strengths, and weaknesses. So essentially, it's just the online matchmaking pits you against another team of 4. So there's 2 teams of 4 that go against each other in combat games with different objectives. I played with Zero Cool, one of the characters. He can like heal, and he has this little car-looking thing. And I played with him for most of the game. And honestly, it was a really good character for me. It's a good character for beginners. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and make progress on the Hurt Locker and First Aid achievements at the same time, which is really nice. Both of those achievements, basically, you just have to get 200,000 damage and 200,000 healing to get those achievements. And they're worth a lot of True Achievement, a lot of gamer score as well. The good things about Bleeding Edge, I had a lot of fun playing this game, honestly. I really liked the combat. I really liked the matchmaking. The games were fun. The characters are balanced. The gameplay's fast. The objectives are clear. I just really, really enjoyed my time, and I honestly would have put hours into this game if there weren't the issues that we're going to go over. But the one other good thing about it is it doesn't take a lot of skill to jump in and just be competitive. So you don't have to be a super good gamer. If you choose the right character, you can things will be pretty forgiving for you. So the cons, there are a lot of cons here. Matchmaking is absolutely terrible. Probably the worst I've ever experienced in any game I've ever played. Expect to wait 10 to 15 minutes for a match if you get into one at all. Sometimes it just would lag out and it wouldn't even put you in a match. Or you would get into a match and then all of your teammates would quit and you would get kicked back to the main screen. I bet you that the matchmaking for this was better at launch. I played this one kind of late. It was about a year and a half after it came out, and there's really not a lot of people playing this game anymore. There are no repeat characters either for any 4-person team. So if you want to be a certain character, you have to be really quick on the selection screen, or else, if that character is popular or someone else on your team wants him or her, they're going to get them first. It's kind of a quick draw situation every time you play. Lack of team communication is also a problem. Unless you play with Xbox Party or a Discord server, indie game voice channels were spotty at best. I didn't have a lot of there's not a lot of communication between teams, especially in-game. As a quick analysis, the storyline is minimal, the gameplay is phenomenal, mechanics are great, graphics are very good, and achievements aren't too difficult, but matchmaking is a problem, and winning can also be very difficult if your teammates aren't cooperative. Overall, I really liked this game. It's just a shame that there aren't a lot of people playing it anymore. If the servers were full and matchmaking was quicker, I think this game would be something I would pour even more hours into. I really enjoyed my time in Bleeding Edge. Is the game worth the price? If more people played it, yes, I would pay $30 for this, but the servers are really awful at this point, and they're probably going to get taken down soon anyway. Is the game on Game Pass? Yes, it is. The grind is worth the gamer score depending on matchmaking. It took me 16 hours, and I'm not even joking. Probably 10 hours of that 16 was spent on the loading screen waiting for matchmaking to happen. I wouldn't call this an easy completion, and I think I would play it if it had no achievements. It's very fun. That's all I have to say about it, really. TBD Score is 6.69 out of 10. So not a bad score overall. It got hit really hard in the storyline category. There's not really a lot going on in the story, but if you like this video, please do like and subscribe as usual. And if you want to see more content from me, please follow me at the Black Dish on Twitch. I appreciate your love and support, and I will see you next time. Thank you.